Alright, I am here to talk to you about Ghost Shark 2 is the best I got. I don't have a physical copy of this film, so let's bring out the poster. There we go. Ghost Shark 2. Also look at my new phone. Ooh, look at the case, it's sparkly. Ooh. Sparkly case. Look at the phone. Sparkly case. Look at the phone. Anyway, Ghost Shark 2. Ghost Shark 2 Urban Jaws. It's not a sequel to Ghost Shark 2. The Ghost Shark. It is it's kind of a sequel to a fictional film. Or a sequel to not a fictional film, but I mean, it's kind of part 2 of a story we never got to part 1 for, basically. So to understand this film a little bit more, I did decide to listen to the commentary, because I bought this movie physically. Well, not physically. Digitally, that's the one. Your brain is dumb. It is very much the most budget of budget films. Like, I know we talk about sci-fi films that have no budget. But they have a budget. They have a much bigger budget than this film. This film is the lowest of low budgets. So, yeah. And it's one of those ones where it is just absolutely, kind of just really silly in a way, but not, because it's treated very dramatically for what is basically something really silly. Super silly. So yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, it's just one. It's just like this is dumb, but it is one of those things where it's also 70 minutes. So if you don't like it, it's just like, well, it is what it is. So it follows the mayor. Yeah, the mayor of Auckland, and this, expert ghost shark hunter, who avoids water at all costs, hasn't bathed, is basically doing the kind of the hero and the tortured hero. You've got to watch out. I gotta watch out with ghost sharks. And like I said, it is treated incredibly seriously. The mayor is also in a race at the moment for his mayorship with another guy who is quite a prominent character in the film. I'm trying to like think of the stuff that actually makes sense in this film. So yeah, he's in the race to be mayor. Sorry, it is one of those things where I'm like, what part of this film is actually in it? The mayor's opponent has a daughter. That will come in later. So we're gonna get into spoilers. Our tortured hero, his wife, girlfriend, something, basically died to ghost shark. A ghost shark. No, it's never quite sure if there's, well, I guess there's only one in this film, but apparently there's multiple ghost sharks all over the place. Very confusing. Yeah, like I said, it is a little mad. It's a little mad and a little fun. What else is going on in this film? Like I said, I watched it, but it is literally quite mad. Ghost shark. Like I said, it's batshit. There's like a weird fight on the ethereal plane with Ghost Shark, who's like a representation of the main hero's dead boyfriend. who he basically must overcome to be safe. But there apparently are other ghost sharks about. It's a very confusing film. And it's very silly. It's a little bit jokey. But ultimately, it is just a silly film. And then kind of ends with like, here's where our characters are now. Which, no. It's one of those things where it's like a little bit just like, we ran out of time, or ran out of budget, or, you know, one of those things where you're just like, yeah, there we go. That'll do. I don't like those cuts. I can understand them in certain films, but this one I'm just like, nah. Oh, and then there's the whole weird cult skull mask thing, so I kind of checked out when I was like, what? Let's listen to the commentary a bit about that. Because it was going to have 3 people from 3 of the worst films ever. Which this film does have one of them, but they're cut down. Yeah, 3 people from The Room, Troll 2, Birdemic. Brilliant idea. But annoying. Unfortunately, it's not in the film. But yeah, apparently they just wanted. It was a bit too silly. Well, they're very serious. Utterly madness. Yeah, it's one of those things where they're just treating it incredibly serious for what is very stupid. Very stupid, and I love it. I love it. Try to think what else about this film. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's very, very cheap. But not, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. Not terrible. Yeah, there's definitely some very fun kills by Ghost Sharks. Again, not sure. The whole Ghost Shark thing is very confusing. It's like, I mean, it's basically, it comes out of any water. So if it's ice, steam, or just, actual normal water. But, yeah, Ghost Shark. Ghost Shark. Silly. Very silly. And I love it. I love me some Ghost Shark. So if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend actually buying it. Which I did from that website. Pick it up. Get a whole bunch of commentaries on it. I've listened to one of them so far. And you kind of listen to stuff. Which is just very interesting. Like I said, I kind of do want to make... So, with the stuff I've bought, I would like to... I kind of want to make a Blu-ray. I still need to figure that out. I kind of want to make my own physical copy. I don't know if there was physical ones made. But I do want one. Yes, I do need to get. I need to make one. I will need to figure that out. So, if you know how to make one, please let me know. But otherwise, go Shark. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really have much to say. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing horror movies wise next. I'm gonna be taking a break for a few weeks. So, maybe whatever I pull out of my collection, I might start working, going through a new series, because I've kind of been holding off until I come back. So I'm like, yeah, we might be starting a series, but I mean, for you, it's only gonna be next week. For me, it's gonna be at least 2 or 3 weeks. So, find out what I did. And next weekend. Yeah. For now, I'm gonna sign off and say live long and prosper. And buy Ghost Shark. Why not? But Ghost Shark 2. Buy the first film as well. That's also dumb. Even though it's not really the first film to this film. Anyway, bye.